Good day, traders. It's Jason here from Divergence Trading. And we're going to take a look at a couple setups that happened right around the stock market open. It is Friday today. It's October the 3rd, 2025. It's good that I say all these things to, you know, link up my brain to I don't know, to my other brain and my ass. I don't fucking know. All I know is I gotta protect this, protect. I gotta pretend that I'm like rejuvenating my brain because I've lost a couple brain cells, couple little brain sparks, spark, of my fucking brain because I had a fucking stroke, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I'm lucky to be still able to sit here, stand here, and fucking talk to you guys about a subject that I know a lot about, okay? I've been trading for 25 fucking long years now, and I'm still doing it, even though I had a stroke. I hope I just get better. I've gotten a whole bunch of new medicine now. I'm gonna take how many fucking pills a day? It's like, oh yeah, it's eight or nine, but it could be worse. I went to this vascular lab place last week or the week before that, and the cab driver who drove me to the fucking vascular lab, to check out the veins in my legs, he takes fucking 28 pills a day. And I'm fucking pissed off that I'm taking fucking 8 pills a day, and he was taking 28 of them. 20, that's fucking 200% more pills than what I was taking. Holy motherfuckers. Anyway, it is what it is. I gotta take the pills. I know that these pills are poison, fighting poison, and helping you and making you better. And I used to think it was crazy when my mom was still alive and she was on I think she was on 6 or 7 pills at the time. And she took them every day for like fucking 30, at least 25 years. I don't know, I'd say 30 years. From when she was early 60s to mid 90s. Yeah, she took these pills every day and it kept her heart ticking and kept her going. So I gotta change I hate taking pills. And I'm sure everybody does. So I got to change my attitude towards them that hey, they're they suck to take them, but they're saving my life right now is what they're doing. So I got to take them. So anyway, let's get on with the show here. Just sharing my medication fucking situation here. So anyway, we have a Okay, this is 1631. See this big candle up? I'm gonna make it bigger here, okay? Because it's too hard to see it for me. So we'll make this bigger. We'll take off the auto scroll, okay? So we're gonna go back here and we're gonna go back to the opening of the stock market, which was right here, this big bullish candle right here, okay? That was the opening of the stock market. Okay. So, if you sold it in here, well, you got fucked. Okay? But I'm looking at this, I would have done the next trade. So, say if I got short in here, thinking, okay, it's going to go down here, well, I would have got out right here. As soon as it rallied back up in the next 2-3 minutes, right in here, and crawled back up, I would have got out and I would have waited for the next setup. And the next setup was here. Let me show you. Let me show you the first setup. The first set was double top. See right there. This is a bad trade that went bad on you. Okay, it would have went bad on you if you'd done this trade. See right there. So you would have sold it in here. We would have got, we would have got out somewhere in here because the 5 crossed back up over the 7, and the price is trading above the 2 moving averages. So I would have got out. Okay, because it would have been a bad trade. So the next trade that I would have done would have been this. Okay, This would have been the next trade, which was a winner. Just let me grab this little fucker. There it is. Okay. Boom. So we have higher highs. We have a triple high or a triple top. And we have this lower on the indicator. So this was divergent. So this would have been our setup of today. Okay, it would have been our second setup. If you go by my rules and how I trade, okay, this was the first trade right in here. Would have been a loser, and then we would have got short again from the triple high right here. And this one would have been a winner, and all the way it went down. And if you were too afraid to sell down here, now remember now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 1 minute time frame I'm looking at, okay? Sometimes you got to scale it right down to the 1 minute. I prefer the 2 minute, but I don't have my 2 minute chart right now because I misplaced it for a short time. I'll get it back. I'll get it back next week or whatever it is. Okay. So anyway, this would have been the entry for this trade, and it would have went down. This is MetaTrader. That's right. I can't measure it, or I can measure it, but I can't put the measurement on there. So it would have sold it here, and it went down 68 points. So you would have got back your loss from selling it from right here to getting out right here. You would have got that loss back, and you would have sold it here, and you would have got your profit out of this trade. And these are the two trades, but we can look at one more trade just for the fun of it, just to show you the third trade I would have done. If I would have done the third trade, we have lower lows, see, right there. And one. Oh no, this one. Okay. Right there. Okay. Let's put the arrow on that sucker right there. So you would have got long right there. Okay, your stop would have been right here underneath this low and lower lows. Right here. So it would have came down, it would have freaked you out right here. Unless you got out, or if you did a quick scalp, you would have got a little bit right here. But the best trade was right here, and down it went. And each time candles closed higher near the 5, you could have sold it again here, sold it again here, sold it again here, okay? As long as you trade with the sequence and the rules of my system, which is you never buy when the 5's above the 7, okay? And you never sell when the 5 is below, whatever it is. Hold on. Okay, you never you never sell when the 5 is above the 7, and you never buy when the 5 is below the 7. That's what keeps you on the right side of the trade at the right time, okay? So anyway, would have been a seller here. This was the first bad trade. Would have been a seller here. It would have made you money, okay? Here's the lower lows. It's another trade which you would have made, if you got in right away, went up 17 points. Not the best. But anyway, this is the trade. This is the winning trade right here, okay? What did it do over here? Nothing. See what happened after that? It fucked everybody. Just went sideways. That's what it did. That's why you need to trade in the first half an hour to maximum 45 minutes, okay, of the open. The open was right here, this candle right here. Okay, you need the open to get the best trades from, the best trade setups. If you wait till after the best trade setup happens, you're going to be trying to trade this fucking shit, and it's going to chop you up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, it's Friday today. Have a great weekend. Don't drink too much. Don't smoke too much weed. Just have a good time. And we'll see you next week, okay? Probably on Tuesday. I don't like to trade on Mondays. It doesn't move very well, although sometimes it does. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Have yourself a great weekend. Good luck and good trading.